Lego Ideas, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, set 21351, 2,193 pieces. The set contains 16 bags, 3 books and some extra pieces. The back of the box, an otherworldly looking gargoyle planted in the middle of the fountain and alongside the city mayor, next to the town hall with its twisty, grotesque Gothic tree, a spooky looking cobweb clock and a countdown to Christmas. Jack Skellington's house looming out of the darkness in the middle of this set. 2 black cats guarding the gate, and Zero, which I think is a fantastic piece, sitting with his pumpkin patch and the cemetery just in front of Spiral Hill. It also has a lovely looking autumn type tree at the back here, perfect for Halloween. The walking bathtub making an interesting piece with this set, with lock, shock and barrel planted inside it. Sadly, Oogie Boogie was not included in this set. It does have a downside. That would have definitely completed this build. It does have a great selection of minifigures otherwise, with the exception of not having Oogie Boogie, which is kind of a letdown. The town mayor is more of a build than a minifigure, and he does have a dual-sided face. Once again, forgetting to mention the UV parts included. I do love that they've used UV on Zero's nose to make it look like it lights up, which it does in the movie. There aren't any hooks or latches, they just butt up together, which also means you can display them separately if you choose. The biggest part of this build is Jack Skellington's house, and it's quite a satisfactory construction. Go through the gates and up a very unique stairway to the front door, which appears to be watching you. You can also be seen through the little windows, and that also has a very unique roof and chimney. The wall construction on each side is also looking very similar to cobblestone. It has a nice effect. There are no shortage of pumpkins in this set. He has his chalkboard where he's trying to figure out Christmas, a telescope, some food and drink, and a little photograph of himself as Santa. And down below, a secret little Christmas tree. If you look inside, you can see Santa's sack behind the little tree. The roof has an interlinking pattern at the top here, and they can be removed. And they reveal a little Christmas scene with a few added Halloween touches. I hope you like spiders. The crooked chimney was especially interesting and enjoyable to build. We follow the little crooked pathway up to the front door. If we turn the whole build around, we can see what lies inside. A little pet perhaps, and what looks to be a mausoleum. You can also open the roof, as with the other set, to reveal another little Christmas scene. They're easily placed back on. The town hall was a nice build in itself, and it's actually quite pleasing to the eye. The small UV pieces in the fountain are mostly attached with the exception of a few pieces scattered across the top, and a little splash of UV. In the cemetery we have Zero's gravestone. It's quite sad when you think about it. There are a lot of other gravestones here, and also some references to items used in potion making. Obviously, a lot of pumpkins in the pumpkin patch, and the amazing spiral hill, which I think makes this a very unique and interesting piece. A very twisty and turny build with lots of unique techniques in its construction. And of course, this piece here that represents a very large moon is actually held on by this little fella, and is actually made of plastic. There are a few little secrets at the back. There are lots of pointy, dead-looking plants here, and some overgrown flowers on these gravestones near the back, which is a nice touch. These can be displayed together or separately. The choice is yours. You can make your own little unique build, whichever way round you choose to have them. The fact that you can separate them gives room for playability. You can have different locations and different characters in each section. The bathtub is a great piece. Although a little loosely connected with the legs, it's actually fairly sturdy. At $169.99 UK and $199.99 US. If this set is up your very dark and spooky alley, maybe you should grab one. I think it's worth every penny. 2 buildings plus a very unique side build. Where can you go wrong? It would make an excellent Halloween decoration. They've definitely done justice to the movie here. A fantastic gothic spooky build for the goth in your life. It's an exceptional and very interesting and unique build, even if it is a little creepy.